Hey guys, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today we're playing Minecraft, the Xbox 360 edition. I know there's a million videos about Minecraft that have been recorded and put on YouTube probably about a million different times. This one's unique though because I built this stuff, and we're playing creative mode, and I'm not telling you how to play the game or what you need to do. I just wanted to show you some of the stuff I made. I know that I haven't been around for a while, and I apologize. Right now I'm flying. You actually can fly in creative mode. Yeah, this is probably the game I've been spending the most time on. I've finally finished Bioshock Infinite. Sorry, I'm a little bit groggy, so if I stutter, I apologize. My allergies are so bad. But yeah, I finished Bioshock Infinite on basically I had a choice of playing God of War Ascension and this, and I wanted to cover the God of War games, and basically I kept on coming back to this and playing it. This is for PC. Most people will probably prefer the PC version for obvious reasons, like being able to mod. Some people like the mouse and keyboard. I have a beta version of the PC, and I just like the controller, and I don't know, just being able to play in front of the TV. I guess theoretically you could play in front of the TV, like if you hooked up your computer and you had a proper graphics card. Man, this commentary is going awesome. I haven't recorded in so long, and when I don't record in a long time, I'm just out of it. So, yeah, I made this world form like randomly. You can make it where it's a whole flat surface if you want it, but I figured it'd be more work to start from scratch, so I built all this stuff. There's creative mode, which I like, where you have all the pieces and you can use as much as you want, and then there's the actual game where you can earn trophies and stuff like that, but you got to get your resources, and you suffer from fatigue. And I don't really like the regular game that much. I've always been a kid that liked Legos, and I never had a huge enough Lego set to build whatever I want. So this game's pretty much allowed me to do that, and instead of showing you how to do something or a tutorial video or a bunch of people playing like other people have, I just wanted to share what I've built, even though it's not that spectacular. But I've had a lot of fun doing it, and if anybody likes playing with Legos, I highly recommend playing this game. There's a free version for the PC as long as you get the old beta version, but for the newer versions that get constantly updated, they're both around $20. This is the Xbox 360 version. You can play up with 8 players on here. I know you can play with a bunch of players on the PC game, but Xbox is only up to 8. But you can play in split screen with the Xbox 360 version, which I don't think you can on the PC. And another thing that's cool about the PC is you can mod it, but again, like I said, I prefer the controller. I've played both versions. I just like this one just because, I don't know, it's just a lot more convenient for me, I guess, to play. Another thing that I should probably mention is on the Xbox 360 version, you actually have a limited amount of space. Like if I go to my inventory here somewhere, I'm still getting used to some of this stuff where it is. If I put, let's see, I should have a map somewhere. Apparently it looks like I got rid of it unless it's right in front of me, which is a major possibility. Let me look. I apologize that this commentary is not the best. Here, this looks like the map. Oops. I messed that up. It's crazy when you record stuff how awful you are. I was doing this stuff flawlessly, But like I said, I don't really feel good, and it's one of the reasons why I haven't recorded. My allergies are all over the place, and I just have a lot going on, so it's hard to just sit down and relax to record a video without thinking about it, which is one of the reasons why I haven't done a lot of retro games, because well, let's see, if you look at the map here, the world's still pretty big, because if you look how slow I'm moving. So it would take quite some time to fill up everything. If any of you guys are interested in joining my Xbox Live account, that would be awesome. I need some more friends on here. Most of my friends own a PlayStation 3, and I would like somebody, especially if you own Minecraft, I would love to collaborate and try to build something. And I'd be very respectful of your stuff. Like, this area is pretty big, and I really would like to make this city big. So yeah, if you're interested, that would be awesome. I hate that those guys get everywhere. So anyway, the first thing I want to share with you is I rebuilt one of the houses I grew up in. It's not exact. I had to make things somewhat bigger than they are in real life, just because of the cube structure of this. So this is the front door of my house that I grew up in. This is steps. This is a closet. There was a little AC unit vent here, but this is Minecraft, and then this pretty much goes by almost like 1800s rules. This would be the living room. This was the dining room, where we had a dining room table. This is the kitchen. I have done absolutely nothing with it. This is a closet. The closet would actually be longer, probably to here, but it would have interfered with all the other rooms. This is the bathroom. The bathroom size is a little bit bigger than it normally is. I haven't furnished the house, but we'll go up the stairs. So this is another bathroom. The tub would be right here. The sink would be right here. This would be a towel rack. This is a little hallway. We use it for a computer room. There's actually a little table that goes all the way across here. And there was originally like a big mirror. It's supposed to be like an office. And then this would have been my parents' room. And there's an AC unit behind here in real life that bats like to get into. This is my parents' closet. As you can see, they had a lot of room. That's pretty accurate in size. This would have been my room. I have a pretty big closet, or at least I had a pretty big closet. And it has those shitty aluminum sliding doors, but they don't have that in Minecraft. And this would be my sister's room. She always complained that she had the smallest room. Open this up. This is her closet. Her closet's actually bigger than that, but that would have interfered with the steps. I also built an attic. I try to add stuff if somebody else played it. They'd find hidden stuff in here. Like there's a little note that says you shouldn't be here. It's just kind of funny, I guess. But if you go on the top of the roof, when you go in flying mode, you gotta tap jump twice. You actually can see that there's a ladder. So on to the next thing. This actually reminds me of Richmond a little bit in the James River area, which is cool because that's where I live downtown. I haven't built my downtown house. Maybe if people are interested in these Minecraft videos, which I will try not to whore out because I know people put these out all the time, I might share it with you. I just want to share stuff with you that I built that are, I wouldn't say necessarily personal to me. Hold on one second. But it's stuff that I wanted to share that like I built that reminded me of home and different things that you can do. There's nothing spectacular. Like I saw somebody built the Star Trek Enterprise. I haven't done anything that complicated, but each day I do something, it's more complex. This is kind of like the driveway that we had. That's our deck. But my dad actually bought this whole dump truck load of gravel that he planned on eventually one day spreading, and the mound is still there to this day. It never got spread. So that's that. This is a small replica of one of the James River train bridges. Let me get rid of that mine cart. I hate these animals. They get on everything. This kind of looks like the James River Bridge. Maybe in this video I might post photos of the real thing. It's pretty primitive. It's the first thing I built, and the river's not really that big, and it's not really that deep. But when I was a kid, I always used to draw pictures of the James River Bridge, and this is what it looks like. Except the James River Bridge is probably, if you went by this size, it would probably be, I don't know, like 10 times bigger. It's a pretty big bridge. Only trains go on it, so it's appropriate for this. Let me go over here. This is the Andrew Ryan tunnel. Andrew Ryan from BioShock. I made the mistake of making this right at the end of the map, so I couldn't go that far into the ocean. And it's also at the frozen part, which is a pain in the ass. But it goes underwater for a little while. For a little bit. As you can see. And let's see. What else did I build? I know this is fascinating stuff. That's a ladder that goes up to the attic to my parents' house. In real life, that ladder doesn't exist. But this sort of reminded me of the James River. Although we didn't have an ocean, we don't live near salt water. The beach is about 2 hours away, which isn't really that far. Now, I spelt this wrong. I need to fix it. I got dyslexic and switched the E and the U. But this is like the fake entrance to the Van Horn pneumatic transit system from Ghostbusters 2, which was the River of Slime. If you look, it says Van Horn. It says pneumatic. I actually took the sign off because I knew I spelled it wrong. There's little entrances everywhere that I made for the River of Slime too. I'm gonna miss part of my favorite show, which is Comic Book Men, but that's okay. I've been wanting to film this video all day, but I had to finish some things. The things are not finished. Part of my problem with this is I get super into this, and one little thing leads into 2 hours of like fixing things and tinkering things and adding to things. Actually, this would be across the bridge. What am I doing? As you can see, I built a 13-story skyscraper. That's pretty cool. I was pretty proud. That took a long time to actually build. It's pretty in-depth. This was a well. It used to go all the way down deep into the water, but the water physics in this are kind of weird and do whatever they want to, so I blocked the water off. And this church was already made when I started my town, so when I first started, I was pretty crazy with TNT, so it's abandoned church spared from Mikey's TNT. It's one of the last original objects, at least in this part of town beside this. This used to be all crops. So we have another entryway to the River of Slime, which is a quote from Ghostbusters. Somebody's got to go down there. That's right when they decided to make Ray go. Now this building's unfurnished, but it's as big as I could make it because I'm sort of on high ground. I could probably make the building taller, but once we get to the top, you'll see that I'm almost touching the clouds. So it's pretty plain. I'll probably add walls to it eventually. And like I said, please friend me if you're, especially if you wanna either play PlayStation or Xbox. I want some new friends to play online with that actually talk on the microphone. That'd be cool to record because you can see that we have more floors, but that'd just be cool for videos or interviews or whatever. And most of my friends play different games or have different games, but I know I have most of the popular games that are out that people play online on PlayStation 3. I mean, most of my Xbox games are Xbox exclusives, I labeled all the floors, but they're all identical. I try to make it so you can look out here and see the difference of the scenery, but nothing, at least at this point, sticks up where you actually would be able to see a difference in the windows. One thing I did that it's pretty popular, there's really never a 13th floor, so because that's bad luck. So as you can see, it goes to 12 and then it goes to 14. I don't know why that started. It probably says it on Wikipedia. And then we go on the roof. You can't go much higher. As you can see, this is basically in the clouds. I haven't really finished all sides of this building, but I do like the subtle lighting. And it's pretty high up. This looks like my world's one big cube, but it's actually pretty large. The map starts going down this way, I believe. It actually takes a long time to get to this. Now, I went down to this way. If you see the arrow pointing up here, it appears that I have mostly Arctic land, which is going to be a pain in the ass if I want new water, because it's all going to be ice. So now we're going to commit a fake suicide because it's faster to get down. And we'll go somewhere else. So I'm going to take this mine cart and we're going to go for a ride around my city. And then we'll call it a day. Because a little Minecraft goes a long way. Oops. I haven't perfected how to get those I haven't perfected how to get the mine carts to stop and go. I've looked at tutorials, but pretty much you just gotta hop on them really fast. So let's go around the city. I made this elaborate roller coaster like thing, but I wish the frame rate would slow it down a little bit. So now we're going underground into the river of slime eventually. This is like a bad ride from like a flea market. I mean a county fair. Oops. That's not good. This stuff would have never happened if I would have recorded this on my own. Let me fix that. Continue our ride. So I pretty much am building this huge track for the simple fact that I expect to build here eventually more. This is gonna go down to the river of slime. Or it doesn't really have slime. Actually it doesn't. We must have gone so fast we passed it. I'm really sick of that thing. It's not that frustrating, folks. I'm really getting sick of these hints that they keep on giving me. I already know. They've already told me like 15 times. Man, I'm getting sick of these extra mine carts. All I want to do is go underground. This is disorienting, but if you look at the track, it looks really cool, but I don't know. They need to fix it. Alright, we're gonna go down into the river of slime that we missed because the damn thing goes so fast. And I have 15 million tracks going 20 different ways. Did I go in the right thing? I've probably been going the wrong way the whole time. Yep. I might have jumped off too soon. Here it is, the river slime, poorly lit. I wanted to give it that glow that the movie had, but it's kind of dark. I probably want to light some of this up, so I only want to light it up with the red rock torches. That way it'll give it that glow without lighting up the whole thing like it is on the movie. Why did I make this? I don't know. I just wanted to see if I could, and I always was fascinated by the pneumatic transit. It's actually loosely based on, well, the real one didn't have slime in it, but it's actually loosely based on a pneumatic transit system that they actually had in New York at one time. So it is based somewhat on reality, but it was only like a demonstration. You can look it up on Wikipedia unless I post it on the video. It depends whether I'll be up to it or not. I'd like to film more videos, but I don't know. I don't want to sound lazy like I don't care about the videos. Where's that torch? Redstone torch. Put that here. It's way too dark in here. That's one of the reasons why I didn't realize I passed it 50 times. We have a chandelier, but it's not lighting much. Like the torches will make it look like there's almost fluorescent lighting in here, so this is as much lighting as I want. I got lazy here because there's actually more stuff here, but for right now it looks like the place collapsed under itself. And those are the steps you always see at the whenever they show the river slime, like on the movie. Obviously on the movie the trail's a lot longer, but this is actually in a cave with like a lot of water and stuff like that, so this took me a long time just to make this. On the ceilings actually curved like the movie. I put this chandelier, I couldn't make anything smaller come down unless I made this huge, so it's not completely movie accurate. If I made this thing movie accurate, I'd have to make the scale of this like enormously huge, and I figured this was close enough because Ray would have came down here and that would have been the slime that he would have scooped up. There wouldn't have been a track, this would have been filled with slime. Basically a pneumatic transit, if you don't know, it was supposed to be, there's the mine carts and there's a sheep riding it. Man, that's bizarre. But a pneumatic transit's basically like a subway train, and instead of using electricity it uses air pressure. There's like a big fan at one end that like pushes and pulls it depending on what direction it is, kind of like the if you go to the bank and they have that tube that little canister goes in, that's pneumatic. It works just like that, and they had a demonstration of it in the 1900s. There's probably some fragments of it underground in New York City, but let's see where we come up from. Let's see, we come back up from the hole where it says somebody has to go down there, jump in this hole, and it goes the river of slime. This is all work in progress, and I know it's nothing as fantastic as a lot of the people built, but I'm happy with my city so far. I'm really proud of my 13-story building. I need to figure out what to do with it. Like I said, if you're interested in playing with somebody else online with games, feel free to add me, because I don't have a lot of people that I play with online that actually like to talk on the microphone. I'd like that, and I think it'd be fun for videos. And with this, you can play it with up to 8 people, and it'd be cool for everybody to build stuff to like add to it, and then maybe make a video of that. Here's that little swirly part that's really disorienting, but I thought it would be super cool, but I don't know, it lost lost like all of PL once I actually rode on it, because it doesn't look anything like it would like on a roller coaster. I wish you could slow down the minecart a little bit. It looks kind of cool to watch the minecarts though. My weight must make the minecart go slower, or make those go faster, because I don't know how they're bumping into each other. And then I made this where the thing kind of comes up. I actually had to make a block to block all the water out, because this was all sand, and if you dig under sand it all falls down. It doesn't stay in midair. These animals are so stupid. They always get in the way. I wish I knew if there was a way to stop them from kind of interfering with everything. I'm sorry, I know I'm stuttering. I'm super tired. But I really wanted to make this video. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as cool as I thought it was going to be, because I probably don't sound very enthusiastic. I don't care about that hole. I'm not going to save anything. But anyway, this is Minecraft on the Xbox 360. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was different than your average Minecraft videos. I expect to build 2 more houses from my childhood, possibly 3. And then I don't know what I'm going to build after that. I was thinking about building a monument of my house, and I'd like to build a cemetery. And it'd be cool if I got a lot of comments. Because if that's the case, unless you say you don't want to, if I get enough comments, I'll use your guys' names as the people that died. And then you can see, then you'll be forever immortalized on YouTube if I ever record that video. And my grammar is really horrible when I'm tired. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being patient with my slow uploads of videos. I just have a lot of personal stuff going on, and it's just easier for me to do the Xbox or the PlayStation because it's already hooked up, versus retro gaming. But I haven't quit retro gaming, and I'll eventually post more videos of Blade Runner. It's just, this is what I've been playing, and I've just been wanting to play games where I can just play and relax, and this is one of them. I'd like to finish God of War Ascension eventually, which came with all the other God of War, so I have quite a few games to play. I think the next new game that I'm actually excited for is probably The Last of Us, and after that Beyond Two Souls and Grand Theft Auto 5. And after that there's probably nothing I can think of offhand except the Metal Gear games. But I don't know if you guys heard, they're changing Snake's voice, which is the worst thing that they could ever possibly do, because he has like the most iconic voice ever. So I hope that's a joke. Sometimes the developer of the game actually jokes, so you never can tell if he's serious or not. And I'm missing my show, so despite this commentary lacking a little bit, I did miss one of my shows for you guys. So I hope that means something. But yeah, I'd like to add to this eventually. And I know there's a million Minecraft videos on YouTube. I hope this doesn't get lost in the mix, and I hope that it's somewhat interesting, because there are a lot of things from my childhood or movies and stuff that I just wanted to add, even though there's not a lot. But that's the house I grew up in, and I want to do the other houses I lived in. And my house downtown that I lived in not too long ago, that's probably my favorite house. But I really want to go all out with that, because I want to put a lot of tender loving care. And we always had this myth that the house was haunted. And with my buildings and stuff, I've been wanting to try to add like hidden passageways and stuff. I guess this game is an easy way for me to get out my need that always wanted to be a level designer and design video games. So with my houses and stuff, I'm usually going to add little passageways and stuff like that, which the River of Slime has. I took some out just because I was having water problems, But it says dig here for the delight of underground water and lava, which I have to put little reminders up because there's this crazy like cave around here, as you can see. So a good tip is that I can tell you is to put little reminders. There's a skeleton under here. Since I'm on creative mode, I don't think lava hurts you. It just sets you on fire. I haven't really messed with lava much. I wish I could have this going through my river of slime, or my building, my pneumatic transit. Maybe I'll find a way to do it, but I do like having a whole train track. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll add something new after this. Thank you for being patient and subscribing. And if you like this video, of course, I'm sure if you liked it, you'd already subscribe. But if that hasn't crossed your mind, please subscribe, leave comments, because I don't know what you guys like or what you don't like unless you actually tell me. So yeah, that'd be awesome if you leave feedback. Where am I going? Oh, it's nighttime. And if this video didn't appeal to you that much, like, remember that there's almost 300 other videos you can check out, and some of them are probably more entertaining than this one where I'm not as worn out. But anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support and putting up with me not putting up videos. And when I do, they've been kind of monotone, and my speech has been pretty horrendous because I actually have to think about what I'm gonna say. But take care, guys. All right.